Well, I got home a couple hours ago. Man, it's dark in here. Turn the lights on. I got home and was like, gotta unwind, unpack. I noticed MPG was live. I tried to tune in for a bit, but man, I was like, I'm just getting situated back home. And then she basically was finished, and I saw Aries was live, so I put him on, and I was kind of lurking, and he just finished up a couple minutes ago, but I am officially home. Big idea. It's so weird. I was in Atlanta just a few hours ago making some videos at Blade Show, and now I'm sitting home in Minnesota, but I got a bunch of stuff on the table. I got a bunch of swag. I got an ear issue. My ear would not pop when we were descending in the plane. My left ear now feels like it just needs to pop. And I'm like, if I turn and move, it kind of feels, I don't like it. I don't like it. I hope, I'm just going to give it a little time, and it should. Ooh, I had that unplugged for the weekend. You can tell the difference between blue and, right? Oh. But I'm sorry, I feel like I sound weird, but I can't hear. I can hear out of my ear, but anyway, here we are. We're home. What's up, Matt? What's up, Blake? What's up, Marco? Ground Fog. How you guys doing? People were live earlier. I was like, wow, I was home. I'm like, I'm just going to jump on live for a little bit before Meredith goes on, but she was already on. Confetti. Still wearing the same clothes. I mean, I took a shower this morning, and the show today was only for, well, the show started at 9. I had to leave at like 12:45 to basically return the rental car, get my flight, get back home. I had to check a bag. Bro, have you ever checked a bag at the airport with that many knives in it? What is wrong with this thing? Oh, that's not tight. Right? I got just a stack of knives in there. And like, oh my God, I'm about to check this at the airport. Please make it there. Please make it there. Pretty much everyone I talked to that's been to Blade Show said that they ship, or they don't ship it, they put it in a bag, check it at the airport, and that seems to be the best method. Oh. How are we doing? How are we doing? Well, I think we'll hang out for a little bit. I don't know how many people will pull in, but maybe we'll wait a couple of minutes and then get a few knives. What is the total count though? I'm not even 100% sure what my total count is. Do I look exhausted? Last night I could not sleep, bro. The first night, slept like a baby. Like Thursday night, Friday night, slept fine. When I went to bed, I fell asleep. I woke up when the alarm went off, you know? And last night, I was at the Pit, which is this little section in the hotel right next to the show. You look great as always. Well, thanks. What's up, Dave? It was an awesome show. It was rad, bro. It was really good. I would say I have nothing negative to say other than what I did notice was it was really busy. A lot of the places that I wanted to film were busy. And I kept telling people my philosophy is if I'm there and I'm making content for the channel, what's up, Kung Fatty, Marty, how you guys doing? If I'm trying to make videos and content, but I go up to like TCal and they are just slammed with people asking questions and buying knives, I'm not going to bother them. I'm not going to jump in there and like cut them up. He's telling them about the knife. This guy's interested and might buy it. I'm going to come up and be like, hey, so-and-so says hi, or I say hi. It's not that I don't want to say hi for people, but when they were busy, you know, I kind of like to let people do their thing, make their sales. That's why they're there. And so like I said, I'm not really saying it's a negative, but there was a lot of places, like I actually didn't get to make a video at QSP, which kind of bums me out. They're great. They got some good knives, and I wanted to film over there, but they just always had people there. I didn't get anything at Devo. Impossible to get there. The two guys running it, and which is great. We went on an adventure on, we'll get to that. What's up, SC Knife Monkey? We all got in Fed Harrison's car and went to the Kaiser after party. What a weekend. What a weekend. You don't want the KDK show to, yeah, I don't, you know what I mean? I would feel bad, like if I'm trying, I just didn't like jumping in and like that. And the reality is there were a lot of spots that were just busy. I didn't actually film that big idea until how's the wallet feel? I'm not good. I'm actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy. I could have spent more. I could have spent less. I feel pretty good. There were a couple things I wanted to get that weren't there. Had they been there, that would have been a few $100 more total with the few that weren't available. But is what it is. Tri-Stash will be coming out soon. I'm going to get that. Dylan's knife is going to be coming out soon. I want to get that. 1931 Leatherworks, Terry's knife will be coming out soon. I want to get that. If they were all for sale there, I would have bought all three of them. I handled all three of them there because they had prototypes of all of them. Well, actually, no. Terry's knife, they did not have, there wasn't one there. Because I asked right away, I'm like, you guys selling them? And they're like, nope, we don't have them ready yet. And I'm like, But other than that, I made a lot of videos, a lot of content, a lot of stuff. It's going to be just popping every day for the next week or two. Excellent stuff. Let's sneak a peek. Oh my God. All right. Here we are. I did some banging lives. Thanks, Mick. Dude, they were fun. I was really bummed out, though, that first day because my phone overheated, and then I thought I was going to lose it. My phone gets hot now, and I noticed that using it, it heats up pretty regularly. And so it's about time to get a new one. I think I'm due for like the upgrade in like a month or something like that. And the phone's working. It didn't totally die, but it almost did. Wow. All right. Let's see if I can get everything in. Oh, this is all in view. You don't see that? What? No. You guys probably already saw it. Well, before today. I picked these up right before I left. These are interesting, fun stuff we'll talk about. All right. I also got a bunch of swag. We can go through all the swag as well. Write the new phone as a YouTube expense. Yeah, I can totally do that. Marco. Kung Putty. But I got the Galaxy, the newer Galaxy S20, whatever. It's like a year and a half old. When is G-Ball's birthday? Oh, you're asking me. I'm sorry. I read it so fast. I read, hey, man, when's... don't pay attention to me. I am a little delirious. You'll hear it in some of the videos from today. My voice is a little shot. And some of the other people that I was interviewing and stuff were like, oh, we just all blamed it on it's Sunday. You know, it's the third day we've been doing it. Lefty lost his voice. Sounded like it hurt. Poor guy. All right. I have a Go Yonder with Zach in the wild. I think it was his B-Day last week, but I'm not sure. Eagle Scout, finally getting your first batch of channel stickers tomorrow. Eagle Scout stickers. Everyone wait for that, or get excited for that. So I got this Go Yonder. Actually, Fed Harrison got this Go Yonder with Zach in the Wild shirt. and it's too big for him, so he gave it to me. Maybe I'll use it for a giveaway or something, but it's like a 4XL, so we'll see. Hey man says he'll find out. I did purchase something for one of you guys. Anyone know or have any idea who this hat will go to? Any guesses? Anything Emerson waved? Had to get him an Emerson hat. Nice little fitted hat for him there. Pretty fun. It was really good, Eagle Scout. We'll see you in Texas next year again, maybe. Bryant, what's up? Well, if I wasn't, I guess he got an early happy day. Oh, yeah. Derby City was sick, Gabe. I'm so glad. Some of those things, that's why you guys need to tell me where to go, because I would have never gone there. I would have never gone to pick this up from, what's his first name? Massine? Francois Massine. I would have never gone over there. Oh, I got to turn this. Hold on a second. Drop my volume off of that, or I might start getting some chit chat from. I will not be in Utah. It would be nice, but the cost to go to Atlanta and Utah is pretty high with the flying because it's far. And it costs a bit to go to. I'd love to. I would love to find someone to send me there, and I'll go. Dude, the straight razor for Ken fixed right here, bro. It's out of control. It's out of control. We'll look at it in a sec. So Eric, the guys over at Blade Binge, they gave me a couple of hats. Check out these. They got the dark mode Blade Binge snapback and the teal blue snapback. Couple really sweet Blade Binge hats, so we'll use those for some giveaways coming up soon. Yeah, he did pick a really cool one. Ken Fixed was interested in something unique and one of a kind from a cool maker, and that's exactly what this is, 100%. Tell me you've got the bartender's number. We went to the pit. We were in the pit afterwards until, well, I was there until a little after 11 because I had to drive back to my hotel. So I only had like 2 beers, but we were there for hours. Everybody's in there jamming, showing off knives, talking about stuff. It's just, if you can ever go, man, you gotta go hang out in the pit afterwards. It's fun. I got another shirt from T-Cal. The kids over at T-Cal are great. They killed it. They were selling some awesome stuff. Katie Kane got no game. Hold up. So. I don't know. You want to go out sometime? We'll go chasing. I tell ya. You think so, Lou? Hey, Stacy. How are you? Gonna try and order another T-Cal on their next drop. That one that they had with the sinew wrapped around the handle was really nice. It was just too small. I considered it. But just the size, to me, it was like a 2.5, barely, the third finger fell off the back. So it was just a little too small. If they were to make one finger wider, man, I would have dug it. Those days are over for me, bro. We should go. Okay. Before we get to this, I have a couple more things. Also, Blade Binge sticker piles. Look at this. Ask me about my knife problem. We got Blade Binge. We got dark mode. I got stacks of them from those guys. So we'll be able to hand those out, pop those to everybody. I got a couple coins. We got a Naps coin. Oh, that's a patch. We'll get to the patches. We got a case Christmas coin. Greg from SMKW gave me some cool stuff. This is an older Merry Christmas coin, kind of fun. We can do some coin tricks with them. Which one's this? Season greetings from SMKW. And then this is one of those older ones. This one's not really available. This is an old Boker coin from a while back. That's kind of a fun older coin. Then some guy stopped me. If you ever seen this one before? Oof, that one wasn't as good, was it? Fine. If you want to scan, you can. Straight edge knives. He came up behind me. I had my mask with me on my bag, so he saw that and he was like, "Oh, dude, I love the mask. Here's my logo." You know, gave me a coin. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Patches, Rhino patch, Heretic patch, Nasty Clean SMKW patch, another one. Greg gave me a bunch of cool stuff. A couple of these Max Ace patches. So we'll use these, add these to little packs for giveaways in the future. I did get a case marble. The old school case used to do a lot of these marbles. I imagine they don't know what a straight edge really means, right? But yeah, Case used to make marbles. That's a real deal with Bill McNeil. I think I'm going to keep that though. That'll be good for your little tricks and stuff. So I'm going to hold on to that one. I figure I earned being able to hold on a couple of things, right? Which little Rough Rider did you get? We're there in a second, Stace. I have a couple more of these little swag pieces I'm going to show off, then we'll get to the knives. We got to keep the suspense. This is from TCal. It's hard to focus. You can see it does right. It is written on the side there. If I can get it to sit still. This is like 3D printed or something. They had these little keychains, a few different styles. Tell me that's not great though. You could probably open a box with that. It's thin. Fun stuff. I did get one of the new Big Idea designs. Those guys are great. The new Blade Show Atlanta card. So I can add that to my collection. I think I have 2 Texas cards and one other one. But they've been adding to their cards. They have a bunch for some different YouTubers and stuff like that. I want to get some more of them. I think it's kind of cool. All right. Ooh, wait, I skipped that and come back to that. Here's some stickers I picked up at some tables. Beef, Lex Rex, CJRB, Auxiliary Manufacturing up there. Another beef one, Rhinos. Touch knives, dude. Watch the video for touch knives when I drop that. It is, it's wild. They've got some crazy stuff. Over $1,000 for some of them. I ran into some people. Look at this. Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting. Blade Show Atlanta 2025, number 18 patch. Might have to keep that one for myself. I don't know. I'm losing my voice. I apologize. I did get some stickers from several of all of us community people. We got the Blade Show BEDC. I got some Tempest knives. Casey did really good. Had a bunch of great sales. I checked out his new knives, the Mach 71 and the Tornado. Those are going to be great. Dark Water. Saw Chef Rocky right at the end there. Got a bunch from him. Oh, here's another Dark Water one. I got one of the rare Barbie. Ooh, look at that one. I'm keeping this one. She said there aren't any more of these. I got to cherish that, so I am going to do so. Hung out with Barbie and Ralph, Caleb, good old 1776. These are really colorful. I like that. But yeah, a bunch of people. If I start trying to name all the names, I'm going to miss somebody. But I saw a lot of people, a lot of you, a lot of fun folks. It was great. Really, really fun. Okay. Knife time. Let me move this crap away. I'll send you some. No doubt. Plus, I owe you a knife, right? We're on it. We're on the third stage of anno with that thing. Not to give it away, but it's slow but sure. Slow and steady wins the race. Stacy says she might have a few extra of Barbie's older ones. Barbie said she's pretty much out of them, so it's down to, she's going to get some more or something soon. Oh, my voice does kind of feel a little harsh. My eyes are also hurting. I am going to bring up my live up on this screen over here and make my chat a little easier to read. Damn it. Should have done that right away. All right, let me pull this away. Get that about there. That's cool. Anything Everson Wave? Did you just walk in? Donnie, I'm sorry I missed you, Donnie. I was in the pit until like 11:30. I was talking and moving and walking around. I never bumped into you. There's a lot of people down there, so it's kind of hard to keep up. Anything Emerson waved? Gotcha something. There it is. I hope you like it. I can't wait for the present unwrapping. The best was when I tried to pick up Barbie. Why wouldn't I try to pick up Barbie? Yeah, Donnie sold everything except for the lefty, but yeah. I'm glad you love it, dude. I'm glad you love it. Oh, you can see my feet down there. That's not right. That's not right. My legs and my shoes. My white legs. Yeah, it was great to meet you, dude. Didn't get to hang out much, but I know you were working at the table and I was working the whole floor, so it was wild. But it was great. Are you hinting on buying that lefty? Dude, Mick, I wish I was. But I know somebody who is interested and they were asking me about it, so I don't know for sure, so I don't want to jinx it. But trying to help Donnie out. Plus, he does it himself. The only reason he didn't sell the lefty is because the right lefty didn't pop in at the right time. Tell him to holler at me. I did. I did. But they may have already. It's possible. That's possible. Okay, enough. Let's get to it. I am not going to open these right now because I need to do an unboxing and they are blister packed. But I met these ladies. I can't remember. Was it Kristen and shoot, I apologize. But she started this company. It's more, kind of designed like knives for the ladies. Interesting features. This is a little carabiner, like keychain type knife featuring the Teal album. everyday tasks on the go emergency. Just kind of a fun, smaller 8CR13, but a nice little something for your bag, your purse, your keychain, or whatever. And then they do these. Purple Rain. So it's the not so heavy metal blades, and you get this little case, throw it in the purse or whatever. Just a kind of a fun, nice little couple ladies at this company, and I thought it was kind of cool what they had, and I got this one actually as a gift. Hopefully she's not watching. But yeah, I'm going to do an unboxing of those soon, so I don't really want to take them out right now because of the blister packs that they're in. But those are cool, the two from Brighton Blades. I'm just going to move them out of the way because I need some space. Gonna bail and clean this rental crash out. Good kicking it. Thanks for the support. Peace, y'all. All right, bless. Donnie, rock on, dude. We'll see you later. That lefty will sell fast. When people see the videos and hear how awesome Bless is, I saw a lot of Donnie's t-shirts. He had some Bless Knives t-shirts. I should have bought one. Why didn't I buy one? Donnie, I'm gonna buy a shirt. If you got some shirts, I'll throw you $20. I want one. Or maybe I'll get a couple and I'll give one of them away. Donnie, if you're still here. He's probably not. I'm going to hit him up, though. I got to remember. I'm going to hit Donnie up. I'll get a couple shirts. One for me. At least like one for a giveaway. Dude, the action. All handmade. No machines. Fantastic stuff. And you'd think it would be stiff maybe or whatever, but they just drop shut. His knives are worth every penny. What's up, Taggin? What's up, Titanium? Justin, let's get to this. What's in this one? I don't remember. Oh, CJRB. This is Dustin's design. Dustin's a new designer. Well, he's been around for a while at CJRB, but he's got 3 new designs at CJRB. This is one of them. The other one is the Beast, which is cool. But this is the Nanner, the unripened Nanner. Okay, tell me that doesn't make you smile. I mean, maybe it doesn't. Someone will be like, yeah, that thing is ugly. That thing is gross. I need to add a light over here because it will maybe look better. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I just work here. Yep. So this is the unripened Nanner. Crossbar, flicks out, front flipper. It just looks silly. The colors are ridiculous. But the thing is when you actually grab it in your hand, you're like, wait, what? Yeah, what did I pick up? I picked up the Brighton blades. So I bought these 2 today. And I filmed a lot. Today went really too fast because I had to leave before it was even done to catch my flight. Grateful Dong played with the Blessed Knife for the first time this weekend. Unbelievable. It's actions like this right here. Pretend this is one. That's what you're going to get. It just feels, it's sick. I am home. I made it. We're here. I had to leave the show early, drop off my rental car, take 2 trains in the airport to get to where I was flying. You know, it was nuts. What am I doing next weekend? I don't know. I might be available. Let's talk about it. What's up, the puns? So yes, I am home. Let's go back to the table. Look at my tired eyes. So yeah, artisan cutlery, Nanner, unripened. Look at the little front flipper. It's so ugly, but for some reason when you grab it, you're like, wait a minute, I really like that. What am I doing next weekend? You hope they release what? This? This one's available. They had them, you know, I bought one at the show. I bought the first one he ever sold. I'm the first purchase. This is it right here. But this is available. I don't know if it's on the website yet, but they say they are done. They are ready. So If they are not on the website, they should be soon. It was $40 at the show, dude. Action is sick. Okay, I'm going to set it on there for now. Keep me the space here. We're going to save this one for later. We'll get to that. Let's go here. Civivi War Room, dude. Yep. I did not get the $70. I went over to talk to Ben, and they were sold out. They'd been sold out for a while. They still had the 5 on the table, but they didn't have any available for quite, like he sold them fast, which he should have. And because I went over there and I'm like, oh, dude, I want to pick one up. And he's like, yeah, he hadn't had any for, since yesterday. So I did not pick one up. But the new $70 Jack Wolf knife looks and feels like a Jack Wolf. It's just different materials, but they really knocked it out of the park. Bob bought both Damascus Pyrites. They are sick. Video for that coming soon. Civivi. Wonderful getting to meet you this weekend. Yeah, grateful, dude. It was great. Like-minded people end up with the same knives, right? So this was the Civivi I picked up. Apparently there's some drama with this, with the lock bar hitting or whatever, but I don't. Apparently the lock bar hits like right here or something like that on some of them, or I don't know, whatever it is. But this is, it's huge. Civivi Buster FG. This is the Vision FG's younger big brother. Let me get my Vision. For those of you who've seen the Vision FG before, you can see the size difference. Look at this. It's just a chunk, but it's got that same lock, the same Snex super lock on there, and it's heavy, it's big. I'm still getting used to it. It's weird because the thumb stud, look at how far away it is. It's like way up there. You got to get up and into it to get to it. Snex made a video showing it is okay. I feel like the stop pin drama is overplayed. Won't be an issue for 95% of the buyers. Well, I bought one. Dude, yep. Classic Kenman laugh of happiness. It's chunk. It's a chunk. When you showed it at the booth, I knew you were going to buy that one, right? I was actually, I kind of wanted to get the blue. I wanted the one with the silver blade, but I liked the way that my Micarta felt way more than the G10. So it was like, yeah. I was there when I bought this. Right when I bought this, I was talking to Seth at Wii, and this kid came up with his mom and grabbed the gold one. And looked at it for like a second. The kid was, I don't know, maybe 10, 12, whatever. And he's like, I want to buy this. And his mom was like, are you sure that's the one you want? And he's like, yep. And she's like, he's been saving his money. This is his first knife purchase ever. And he bought the gold one of these. And I told him, I'm like, you made a great choice. I just got one of those too. And he was all excited. It was really kind of fun to just sit there and be part of this kid's first knife purchase, and he got this huge hog. I love it. I love that kid. That kid's gonna turn out to be just fine. Biggest purchase was a Devo Growler XL. Oh yeah, every time I went over to Devo, except for at 6:00 on Saturday when we picked him up and we all jumped in Fed's car. But before then, I never was able to get over there. Devo's table was so busy all weekend. Awesome for them. Okay, keep on moving. Let's grab my Rosecraft next here. I did get one Rosecraft. Andy's making a lot of cool stuff. I am on the pass around, so I'll be getting the new fixed blades pretty soon, which are really cool if you have not seen any of them yet. Rosecraft started making, I think they have 4 models of fixed blades. and they are on the pass around, so I'll be getting those coming around soon. This is the Rosecraft discontinued Fat Aris Rex. Aris, you think? Aris Rex. So this one's an older model. It's discontinued. You got copper and micarta. Look at that harpoon way out there. You see that? Boom. Right at the end of that index for the Kenman. Nice little choke up spot. D2 on the blade steel. Nice drop shut. Flipper tab. Thumb studs flick out nice. This is cool. I wasn't at Blade Show, but ordered a $25 QSP Penguin from Blade Binge this weekend. Okay. Penguin's a good knife. We were messing. Oh, God. Was during the live. What was it? Oh, yeah. Go to the Gerber booth. Is Ozark there? Isn't this a cool little Rosecraft? I mean, dude, I think it looks great. This that blade with that harpoon way out there, the copper. Yep, that's a good one. I dig it. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Migron. You saw the short with the Migron that was like as thick as my finger. That blade. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So we got a Migron Carix. I actually do not know if this is 14C or what this actually is, but it's awesome. I'll tell you that. I have several Migrons. I really like them. My Migron Moyaro has the same gray coating. I like that gray dull coating. It's 14C. Well, I guessed right. I guessed right. Thanks, thank you, Titanium Justin. My brain shut off. I really want so many things I can't make up my mind. Mick, tell me about it. Tell me about it. This one is really cool, though. I do like Migrons. They got some great action. They feel really nice. Titanium clip. Can't be swapped either side. Really nice choke up. I love the blade shape on there. Feels good. Gets a little thicker right there, or it gets thinner here, and then thickens back out right there. Don't know if I can focus that. I got stuff for sale because I want the Migron vein. It was Migron and Tacom, and at the Tacom booth they had a couple of like those designs that were complete. I filmed them and I got them in the live. They are great. I don't think either of them had names yet. Aaron, we were talking about the stop pin issue, and apparently it's a very minimal, limited amount of people are having that issue. But I don't know if it's been corrected or if it's been over dramatized or what. But I got one. I'm gonna mess around with it. So if I end up having any issues, then we will all find out together, right? Okay. Rough Rider. I bought that crazy Bowie. I should actually hold them up near each other. Well, maybe I'll open this one first. Okay, so Greg's awesome. Greg basically hooked me up with several things. He was like, "Oh, I had to get this for you." So look at this. This is a new Rough Rider. This is legit, right? You know I have a few smaller knives, but look at this one. Look at how shiny and polished it is. Smooth edges, really nice finish. It's solid. It does not move. The other ones I have that are cheap, they have play. They definitely have play. This one doesn't. It is tight. It's solid. This is new at Rough Rider. Nice bone. Nickel silver. You could use this as the pocket clip for the Buster. It's true. It's true. But yeah, so I got this one. Greg was said, since the last one you got at Texas was this. Notice I have to peek around it. There you go. They're the same size. I love this. I don't care what anybody says. And Rough Rider has the guarantee for life. So this is on the list. This is guaranteed for life. So you ever have any issues with it, they'll replace it or fix it or whatever it is they do. Right, Grateful? Dude, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg, for all the hookup stuff. I love the knife community. I tell you what, every person, happiness. I got the Flytanium Minim Titanium Keychain Folder. Boom. Pretty sweet. Chavez. Who got a Chavez? So this is cool. Flytanium was fun. Shot some videos over there as well. But this is just a little nail nick. I got tricked like you on the Minim. Yeah, they said it was DLC coding on the website. You got tricked? I would have bought it anyway. Either way. I like it. It's fun. Something about that. I dig it. They have some cool stuff. They got the new Flytanium arcade light. I felt bad saying it was DLC when it wasn't. Yeah, me too. But what do you do? What do you do? It's still fun. Life goes on. I gotta. What are you doing? It's fine. It's fine. I just got to put it back in the... That one's not ready to be seen yet. Over here. We're getting there. Boom. All right. Got to move this over. I still love Flytanium. Yeah, those guys are cool. It's nice to talk to them over there. They were pretty busy as well, which is great. So yeah, this is from the Kaiser Meet, Atlanta Kaiser Meet 2025, 12th anniversary Kaiser. So yeah, long story short, I got to go to the Kaiser after party on Saturday. Had a little celebration, a little talk that Bees gave. You would not believe. Everyone was in that room. It was pretty cool. I don't know how I was fortunate enough to manage to end up there, but it was cool. And then they gave everyone that was there this right here. So this is from Kaiser, a gift. Very cool of them. Oh, ha! And it is a Tenable Gideon. Kaiser gave me a Tenable? What? I threw it in this box to ship it because the Tenables, these were $40. We'll get to the Kaiser in a second. Are they going to send me goodies again? Who? Oh, Kaiser? Well, I spent some time talking to him, and I made some new contacts, so we will see. But for now, they gave me this Tenable Gideon. No, I bought the Tenable. I just put it in that box. But yeah, the Gideon is really cool. What is this one? Nitro V. Nitro V blade. Micarta. Action is great. It flicks out. If you don't like flicking out, the thumb out is really, really simple. It works pretty much every time. Knife feels really cool in the hand. A little bit bigger, longer, slender. Fun stuff. Will I show the tiny one again soon? Which one? This one? Nice looking bone on there. Or this one. Really had us there, KDK. It's a Rough Rider, the new Rough Rider. I just grabbed the phone with my hand. It is is it on here? If I get it to focus. So that would be the Rough Rider number RR167. That should be available on the website now. Fun little one. They are both cute. I made great choices. I think so. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so Tenable Gideon, good stuff. I wanted to get the Tenable Fenrir, but they didn't have any that I could get. And I tried to grab one. They're like, nope, can't sell it. I'm like, dang. What do you do? Let's get these all clipped down for now. We're getting into the big stuff. We'll go ahead and grab Ken Fixed. So, wait, I don't have the card. Give me a second. It's right over here. Wait. There it is. So during the live stream, I don't remember who it was, they said, go check out Francois Massine. So we did. And he has some knives. He had a $4,000 knife on the table that was awesome. It is in the live stream. Check it out. I have a CDC Tenable Fenrir if you're interested. A CDC. Wait, what's CD? Why am I? Is my brain shut off? What's CDC? What did I think of the Kaiser drop bear fixies? They're nice. I like the drop bear and I like fixies, and I don't really, there are other fixies I like better. Kaiser, they have a lot of fixies that I think are great. That one, it's fine. I think the drop bear is better for a folder like that, but for a fixie, I think there's other shapes that I like more, without talking bad about it. But I want a Kaiser muskrat, I'll tell you that. Or a harpoon. So yeah, Francois Massine, Knife Makers Guild, Southern Africa, Damasteel, white paper micarta. Ken Fixed, you all know Ken Fixed. He's a great donator and supporter of the channel. And he saw it in the live. What I was looking for him is he wanted something that was unique from a custom maker that would be kind of a one-of-a-kind thing. And he saw this and it was like, boom. Crispy Donut Community, no sprinkles, blue lines, black blade. Message me. We can talk about, tell me how much you want for it or whatever, and we'll maybe send me a photo. Oh my God. Sorry. So, Francois Massine. We'll put that right there. Unique, one of a kind, handmade. I was supposed to take some pictures and send them to Ken. I still can. But look at that handle. Look at the inlay on there. Look at, it's got a little sticker residue on there. We got to wipe that off. Tell me that's not crazy though. All right. Gamma steel. Wild, huh? There is nothing else in the world quite exactly like this. Look at that edge. Look at that dual hollow grind Damasteel blade of razor slicey. And check this out. Okay, watch. Did you see that? I mean, get it up a little higher. That is, I mean, are you seeing this right now? Are you seeing this right now? It's like the dumbest thing ever, bro. I mean, it's he wanted something unique and one of a kind, and this guy is literally about as legit as you get. Wait till you see some of the really crazy stuff he does with the engraving. He had one knife, he said he spent just as much time engraving it as he did making the knife. But yeah, this thing is crazy sick, crazy slow, smooth, and just beautiful. Absolutely unbelievable. Ken's gonna just die. He's gonna be like, all right, that's out of control. But yeah, look them up. I don't know if you can. Yeah, right here. Is there a website? Facebook, Instagram? He's got his cell phone on there. Dude, guy is legit. All right, we got 2 left. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that all of them? Am I missing something? I think we're good. This is thanks to Laid Off Pete. Laid Off Pete said, hey, because I hit everyone up. I'm like, hey, where should I go? What should I check out? If you could go, what would you buy? He said, go buy a Strix. I had already spent more money than dude, the Strix is awesome. Video coming soon. They also are making feel like you need white gloves handling that. I mean, no, the white paper micarta, I guess the Damasteel. Dude, look at that. I mean, oh, Christ. Okay. Gecko Custom Knife Works. This was my first purchase. I went there right away. And I got one of these S90V Pictis Dark Wash Micro Milling Belt Satin Titanium. Got a nice cloth. This is going to be a new... I got to shave with that. Maybe I'll shave my leg or something, but... or maybe I'll shave a patch on my neck or something and then nick my jugular and... All right, so this... Gecko Pictis. So yeah, hollow grind S90V. Really nice looking grind. Pointy little tip. Micro milled titanium that just looks awesome. These milling lines feel great. So it's kind of a hidden frame lock, kind of bolster lock, or I don't know what they call that, but it's just this little notch right here. So you can push all you want right up there and you're not getting down to where that lock bar is. Right there. Boom. Drop, shut. Front flipper is snappy. Send my knives back before you go doing any of that. Oh, come on. Front flipper does work really nice. Thumbs out, decent enough. There you go. But the flick feels incredible. Nice clip. Can't swap it, but look at that edge, that side. I love this knife. It's probably going to move up really quick. Got to carry it a little bit, but I carried it 2 days in Texas, and I'm already, or I mean in Atlanta, and I'm already, yeah, awesome. Although if I were to buy a Strix, that would probably be my new favorite knife. That thing is crazy. Even the one that had the full frame lock, had a full exposed frame lock. I could put my thumb right on it as a lefty and just boom, it just flicked out, no problem. And I was like, look, that's great. You can do that. And he's like, well, I got a lefty one for you. And I'm like, oh, he's got a Strix titanium like this. That's lefty. Fred, sorry I didn't catch you this morning. I was filming and time got away from me, and I looked at my clock and I'm like, oh my God, I need to go to the airport right now. And I pretty much had to bail. But yeah, I'm home. It was really good to see you, Fred. Fred's got some stuff I was going to borrow and check out and show off, and I saw him early, but I was nervous and freaking out because I only had half day. It was the last day. I knew I was coming home. I knew I had to fly out. And so I filmed like a madman today. I mean, I filmed a lot all weekend. I know, Fred. I know I'm upset about that. But literally I went to this booth, I went to this booth, I was like, where do I need to go? I got here, and then I was like, oh, it's 12:45. I gotta go right now. And I literally was walking out, and I bumped into Tri-State again, and Cole was like, well, what time is your flight? Because we're going to get to the airport at least 4 hours early, because that airport is crazy. And I'm like, well, my flight's in 2.5 hours, and I'm a half hour away, and I have to drop off my rental car. And he's like, and I was like, oh God, now why are you doing? Now I'm really nervous. And I bailed. Fred got a few new prototypes. Fred got some. We're sitting at the Kaiser dinner, and Fred plops this in my hand. You got great taste, bud. You got great taste, but man, that I could pay off the rest of my vehicle with that knife. I mean, I don't owe that much more on it, but still. Beautiful though. Some of the stuff he's been able to pick up is just incredible. Incredible. All right. My prize, my baby, my auxiliary manufacturing made in Reno. This guy is great. When I talked to him, he said, if I ever have a problem, I ever have a sharpening issue, I ever have anything at all, we'll take care of it. What's up, Cliff? How you doing? So this is the auxiliary manufacturing Captain's Bowie. Got the Ulti clip. This fits in the pocket so well. I carried it for a couple days. It was so comfortable. The clips made by AUH Manufacturing. Really stitching on there, holding really well. Plus the Ulti clip sits in the pocket. Awesome. And it looks like this. I mean, what? Stonewashed perfection, iron wood, rich light. Look at the ridges. Yes, sir. Dude. I love it. Excellent design, excellent craftsmanship. They have some other ones that are similar, but he had some cool stuff he had one that actually is almost identical to this, but it's a folder. It's $300. It was awesome. I wanted to get one, but dude, it just boom, flip out folder, really nice and snappy, but then it had this shape to it. You don't want Alti-Clip? Why not? I love Alti-Clip. Dude, this, I was here. I'll show you. Oh my God. Losing it. I'm losing it. I still can't hear out of my left ear, dude. The plane descending for landing messed me up. So Alti-Clip in the shorts pocket right there. Slam that down. Look at that. Right? Oh, yeah. And I also got number 1. It's backwards right there. It says 100. There was actually 11. He made 11 of them. And I got number 1, which is silly. Silly. So look at this. Dude. Sits right on the edge of the pocket. I got a full pocket. I could just throw some stuff in there. It sits right where it's supposed to. You get to it like that. Boom, it's out. This I could carry. This could just be a daily carry fixed blade that outdoes any folder. I mean, I still love folders more, but this is sick. It fits perfect. It's slim. It's light. And when I go like this, if you grab it like that, it just, you can get in there and just push through some stuff. You need to get your thumb on the back for some extra. And my hand, I hold it like that. Index finger sits there, getting in for that draw. I'm home, Louie. I'm home. I had to leave the show early. I left at about 12:45. Quick jump on the, well, it wasn't quick. It was, flight left at 4. But I made it. I'm home. Anything Emerson Wade. Fred, if to see Fred's whole collection would be crazy, because just to look at the ones he's got with him at the show, sick. But I absolutely love, this is the type of fixed blade. I mean, yeah, I love bigger ones. I like the fixed Milita, but that's more of an outdoor camping. This could just be a daily carry, bro. It's just, How you doing, Louie? Good to see you in here. All right. Oh, this just, it makes me very, very happy. It's like a mother adding to her Beanie Baby collection, right? Check out the ceiling, bro. It's like, I don't know. I'm going a little crazy. It's been a hell of a weekend. So what was my total then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These two that I did not unbox, the Brighton blades. This is kind of set up for a woman, made by women. It's really cool though, nice little kit. I got this for someone, good friend of mine. If she's watching, I just spoiled it. And then they also offer these smaller keychain ones. I'm not opening them right now because I need to do an unboxing, and that packaging is this my favorite pickup? Yes. I mean, I almost think this is my favorite pickup for Ken Fix, because this is just wild. And everyone I showed this to, the price that they thought it was compared to the price I got it for those of you that might have not seen this yet. Damasteel, one of a kind, made by Francois Massin. Dude, sick. So those 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Friday the 13th is this week. You guys know what that means, don't you? I mean, if you don't know what that means, you should know what that means. It's going to be Friday the 13th. It's Friday. And I got 13 knives at Blade Show. I didn't even plan that. That's wild. I got one more knife. I do. Well, the Kaiser. You were just scrolling and saw that? Dude, check this out. If you just got here. Yeah, this is the Auxiliary Manufacturing Captain's Bowie. This is 1 of 11. Actually, this is number 1. I got there first. I had early bird. So I got number 1 of 11 of the Captain's Bowie. This thing is just absolutely unique and fantastic. Oh, yeah. We also got one. I got another number 1. We all got the goof, Fred. Alti clip. Really nice in the pocket. I love it. It's a beautiful blade. I absolutely just am super happy with it, full fire. And at the Kaiser party, they gave us all one of these. Check this out. Clear scales. Atlanta. Kaiser meat. Nice to meet you. 12th anniversary. And it's the classic drop bear. Perfection as far as just like a daily. I mean, you know, all my videos, I do a comparison with this drop bear right here. Awesome knife. Thank you again, Kaiser, for the gift. That party was crazy. It was super fun. Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice you can totally see through it right there where the Omega spring is. That's awesome. And mine also says 1 of 100. So everyone was going around the party like, oh, check it out. I got number 1. And then someone else was like, no, I got number 1 too. Everybody got number 1. So what it means is this is 1 of the 100. Very nice though. Very cool of Kaiser to do that. I can't believe I didn't notice that's totally see-through right there. That's awesome. I don't know why, but I really like that. That's cool stuff. Bada bing, bada boom. So there you have it. 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then the 2 Brighton blades, 12, 13. Nice little keychain. And then the slightly larger one with a little bag, so you can throw it in your purse or whatever, if you so carry one. Boom. What do you think? I mean, you can't be both 2 of 100 at once, right? I've seen that somewhere else where it was like labeled like that. I can't remember where that was, but it was like, ooh, 1 of 100 or whatever. Let's open them all up. Wait, if you're watching on the phone. All right, yeah. Drop Bear, Captain's Bowie, Tenable Gideon, Francois Massine, 1 of a kind. Damasteel. Dude, look at that. You can sit and do that all day, I swear. I swear. Absolutely incredible. That's handmade. How did he pin that with the exact perfect tension? How? And that Damasteel's just, it's absolutely gorgeous. Say the what? We've got the little Rough Rider, the new little mini Rough Rider keychain with the bone. We have the little Flytanium Minim, little folder keychain. Migaron Carrix. Stacy's out. Good to see you. Yeah, super happy. It was so fun. What's up, Gabe? Old school sports cards used to be numbered that way. Right on. Pin skills. Dude's got pin skills and years of practice. Exactly. So, yep, Migaron Carrix. I guess they're going this way. They sit flatter with the clip up. And you can see what the clip looks like. Rosecraft, Enos? Shut up, idiot. Eris Rex, discontinued. Cool blade. Micarta, copper. CJRB Nanner, unripened Nanner. What's up, Neil? Right, Cliff? Look at this. What a set of some crazy stuff I picked up in Atlanta. This is wild. I can see a lot of people would hate this. Maybe people don't like the upswept blade. It doesn't work as good, sure. But when you hold this like this, the tip is actually in a controllable spot. Plus, you could use it for like skinning. It feels crazy better than you would have imagined it to feel. It feels really nice. And then the action on the crossbar opens, closes really easy. Thumbs out, easy. Flicks out, easy. Oh, front flipper. Goodness gracious. It's fun. Dustin's new design over at CJRB Artisan Cutlery. We've got the new Buster, the Civivi Buster. Isn't that Nanner cool? $40. AR RPM 9 G10. I don't care what anybody says. I'd buy that all day. And this is the Civivi Buster. The absolutely oversized chunk. Super lock. So this is the Civivi Vision FG's. Big bro. Look at the size difference. Nuts. Just nuts. Is that a gold yellowish blade on what? On the Nanner? No, it's just silver. It's just a standard kind of shiny AR RPM. That Damasteel though. Can you call Damasteel Damascus? Or do you have to be like, no, that's Damasteel, bro. Oh. Orientation. Sorry, bumping around. Get this out of here. Trying to get them on camera. It's not. Oh, they're not. I guess I have plenty of room up there. The Buster. That soft close knife. Dan. Yeah, they're all yours, except for this one. This one, Lanyard Man. Woo! I think Damasteel is Damascus, but it's typically a better Damascus. Right. So it's like you wouldn't, you want to make sure to say that it's Damasteel because it's better, right? Technically. The soft close is one of the coolest things that just gives me that laugh, that little happy joy. It's just so awesome, bro. So awesome. Gecko Pictis. S90V hollow grind. Awesome tip. Micro milled titanium. New top 5, and I haven't even had it for a couple of days. This is the one I actually felt good about it. Wasn't this the one you showed me, Fred? I'm pretty sure it was Fred. It's all a blur right now. But when Fred shows you something, generally it's going to be cool. And I swear Fred was like, oh, have you seen this yet? And he pulls this out of his pocket. And then I reach in my pocket and I'm like, oh, you mean this right here? So I felt good. I was like, we've got a Fred approved. He bought one. I must have been in the right place. Blade showing $1 million, I'd still be broke. Yeah, because you would buy those $4,000 knives that Francois Massine made. Yeah, new top 5, guaranteed. I'm not going to say it's number 1 at the moment, but I really like this knife. My hands are beat. I've been opening thousands of knives all weekend. I love it. Can't complain about that one bit. You can nanner up there. Woo! There we have it. The Pictis is great, Fred. It's so good. My Pictis is already out being reviewed. I was gonna give it to you review, dude. I'm so glad I got it, but man, I really got to save up and get a Strix. If you guys haven't, I'll pull it up online here quick. Actually, I think I already have one up online. Maybe not. Sparrow Knife Co. Strix. Here, let me get on my screen. I could blow 10K on CRK knives alone. Sure. Open order for the Strix. I know, but I'm trying not to spend. I wish. Fred. This one right here. Dude, that knife is awesome. And I videoed it, so I have some footage coming soon. Notice it's got the full frame lock. As a lefty, I could put my thumb right here, and it still popped open like it was no issue whatsoever. Nice looking front flipper, flicked out, thumbed out, nice. Look at that harpoon on the blade. The micro milling. So cool. So cool. So they are available. Here it is. Satin S90V. $345. And he told me that you could get a lefty one of these. If you want a lefty one, so that you wouldn't have that lock bar issue, but that it doesn't have the lock bar issue. I could, Fred. Fred, I am not a rich man. Car rentals got me hard. The stupid Uber from the airport, from here to the airport, from the airport back to here. Just the amount I had to spend just to be there. I would have been able to buy a few of them, but I had to spend all that money just to actually get myself there. And I'm not an anesthesiologist. I mean, I could order it right now. I could order it right now. I could. I bought a bunch of knives. You know what I mean? I used to spend all my money and I wasn't very responsible, and if I had it, I'd buy whatever. And I bought a lot of sushi when I lived in California. A lot of sushi. And I ate all of it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You guys. They were amazing, though. It would probably be the action. What's up, Dan Stan? Let me turn this around for you, bud. There they are. There they are. Tell me what you want to see, and I will show you. How you doing, Stan? But a micro milled Strix, yeah. Look, with Afterpay, 4 interest-free payments of $86. I'm sad you got a dang Gideon. Gideon? Why are you sad? Because I spent my money on something like this? You know, or this was only $40. This one was like $50. But you know what? Maybe something might be, you know, fun to have. I think it's fun. I like this one. I was actually considering using it for the giveaway. I'm going to be at 10K pretty soon, and I want to do something special. In order for me to do something special, I have to get more budget knives. I can give more away. If I were to buy something expensive, then I wouldn't be able to give as many things away. But then, you know, I don't know. I think the Gideon's really nice. And I pick up a silly knife if it's $40 and it feels good and it's fun and it makes me smile. I really like it. I mean, come on, unripened banana? And yeah, I mean, this Rosecraft was on, these were on sale. I can't remember. The black keychain, this is Flytanium. The Flytanium Minim. So it is titanium. It's DLC coated or PVD coated. Titanium. Yeah, PVD, not DLC. PVD coated titanium. Nice little hook. It is just a little slip joint. Boom. But as far as just having a little, look at this little fob that you just have dangling with your keys or whatever. It's cool. Night, Greg. Good night, Greg. Fred. I am out. Oh, I need to go to bed too. What time is it? 10. It's fine. We're fine. Good to see you, Fred. Let's talk soon. Really good to see you, though, bud, for sure. I still need to get an Ultim-handled tactical hatchet from Derby City Blades to go with the prototype fixed blade and pry bar I have for him to finish the set. Gabe, that sounds awesome. Derby City videos will be coming live or whatever. He's got some crazy stuff. Really, really cool stuff. What's up, Cliff? What's going on, Cliff? Yeah, so it's Flytanium. I think they were, what were they, $25, $30, something like that. Not too expensive for titanium. That's cool. I like it. This one, auxiliary manufacturing, Captain's Bowie. Look at the ironwood. And the rich light and the way they come together. And then you've got that little ridge of it right there. It's like almost inlaid. Dude, right? I love it. It's wide. Derek says, hey, Dan, me and Caleb are on our way back to Ohio. Say hi. Awesome. Drive safe. What a good time, huh? Yeah, this is top notch. The thickness on here. Caleb says, hey. I was showing his stickers just a minute ago on the live, showing off all the sticks. Wow. I'm dropping stuff on the floor. I'm losing it. I'm not going to make it much longer here. Although it's, that's, you know, flying is kind of a pain. It's a hassle, but I got back. It was weird. I got back and was like, man, I was in Atlanta making a video 6.5 hours ago. And now I'm at home versus like Texas. I'll drive all day and I'll get home and I'll just pass out. Yeah, dude, we had such a good time. That was so great, guys. I tell you what, I wouldn't have traded it for the world. Absolutely awesome people. Great to just be able to hang out, chat, meet up. Look at this though. This could be just a daily. It's just a wide handle that fits perfect. I could just end up carrying this every single day. This is the sheath. Multi-clip sits really nice. Carried it all weekend. This could be a new daily kind of a thing for me. The Atlanta Drop Bear at the Kaiser meet. Got it at the Kaiser meet. Boom. Yeah, don't get in trouble now. Drive safe, guys. Not saying you would, but we want you to get home safe. How much more driving you got tonight? Supposed to be in Ohio today, couldn't make it. Sick. That sucks. Dan was the coolest at Blade Show. I don't know. I had a lot of fun. It was just cool. We were all cool, man. Whoever took photos, I know you guys took some photos. A bunch of people took pics. I was filming and stuff. I let everyone mostly take the pics, hoping that they would post them and tag me or send me a message or send the pics to me or put them up on Instagram or whatever. I'd love to see them all. It was just great meeting up with everybody. So great. It's about time for unwind. Dude, I did not sleep last night worth a damn. It was terrible, guys. It was terrible. 7 more hours? What time is it where you are now? Are you going to be driving for 7 more hours? That's wild. Let's grab my new Migron. Carrix. Actually, really, really great design. This is a sweet Migron. Alfred Hitchcock hour. I got 3 hours sleep. Yeah, I would say I got about, I could have said I'd almost got 4 hours of sleep, but the reality is that's not true. When I think I actually fell asleep, and then the final point that I woke up, that was about 4 hours, but I think I woke up like 8 times. I just couldn't. Thursday night, slept like a baby. Friday night, slept like a baby. Last night, honestly, it was awful because it's like it took me a while to fall asleep. I kept thinking in my head, like, okay, make sure you go to Ramette tomorrow. Make sure you go whatever. And then I finally fell asleep. Then I woke up an hour later, and it took me like 10 minutes to fall back asleep. Then I woke up like 40 minutes later, and I looked at the clock, and I'm like, what is happening? And it took me like a half hour to fall back asleep, or at least, because I remember about 25 minutes, and I looked up and I'm like, oh, why am I not falling back asleep? And then I did, and then less than an hour later, I woke up again. I think I woke up like at least 5, 6, 7 times. I don't know for sure, but I know that I just kept tossing and turning last night. Well, I was more excited on Thursday night and Friday. Like I think it was more like stress that I like want to make sure that I get everything that I can get on the final day. Maybe you guys should find a motel and drive tomorrow. Well, you're going to drive till 6 a.m. Well, if you got 2 of you, don't fall asleep now. Don't fall asleep now. Wow, nice jumps on there. They feel really good. I love the blade shape too. We're broke. Just pull off the rest stop for a couple hours if you need to. But both of you stay awake. Don't let one of you fall asleep. That Migron is really nice. If you don't have any Migrons, check them out. I have this row here. Oh, hello. Bologna. Yep. Yep. I gotta go to bed. Yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Migrons, 6. So that's cool. That is cool. The Carix is really nice. I think this is fantastic. I was looking at it before, and then I got back to the table, and one of you was like, and then I picked it up again, and someone was like, you need to buy that. And I'm like, okay. I bought it on the live stream. I was already planning to when I walked away from it. How much would it be to find a spot? Oh, I bet that they could find a hotel, depending on where they at, for 50 to 60 bucks. I would bet. I remember when I drove to Texas on my way down, I usually find a hotel, and you can go type in motels, or you type in motel on Google Maps, and they'll pop up, and they'll have prices on it. It's like, oh, look, 20 minutes from now, there's a motel that's straight out of Psycho for 50 bucks. Get yourself a little rest. Favorite cold steel folder? I don't have a lot of cold steels. Where are my cold steels? I guess I'm not familiar with my layout yet. This is going to be a cheat, so I'll do this one first. Favorite cold steel folder, I was going to say, is this one. The Tough Light. You can see it gets used. Cold steel Tough Light. You EDC a Thin Wolf? Oh, Christ. Wow. I've opened too many knives this weekend. I got a Thin Wolf. Thin Wolf is nice. Haven't carried it as much. You know? Crap. Dude, my hands are beat. I can't even do it anymore. I like the Thin Wolf. Haven't carried it much. I don't really carry the Tough Light either, but when I'm like ripping some cardboard boxes up or something, I love how this sits right there, and you just bop, bop, bop right through it. So yours is green like this one. The Triad Lock is no joke, but you want to see my favorite cold steel, and then you can let me know if you've ever seen this cold steel before. You ever see this cold steel before? This is the Cold Steel Triple Action. If you don't know anything about this, check it out. Whoops. I'm out of practice. Hold on. Boom. Double-edged blade. Cold steel. I got this in 2008. So basically this drops in closed. So it swings out like that. Blade swings up. Boom. And then when you squeeze down, it's locked shut. It's got the Celtic kind of, come on, pattern on there. And it's got that fidgety action. You can just do that swing open like that. Boom, boom. I am tired and screwing it up. Come on. You can just pop up, swing out. But tell me that's not fun. This is my favorite cold steel. But I've also had this for, what, 18 years now? When you do it smooth, it's like, oh yeah, that's great. But when you do it weak, it just looks like... I do like this cold steel, but it's not a folder. I've had this one for probably 15 years too. I think you can still buy these. The Kobun. I thought it just looked super cool. I've never actually used it. I just picked it up. I thought it looked like a mini katana. I was like, yep, I like that. I like that. The Pawns. That's like the big brother of a little guy I got. Not double-edged though. Oh, they did those. Some of those came out Was that like last year? I remember seeing that. Kobun. Yep. Kobun. And I think that's most of my cold steels. I do have this one too I picked up recently. The mini tack. You really lock in that little middle finger thing right there. Boom. Grab that like that. That is stuck. That's not going anywhere. No one's taking that out of your hand. That's not falling out anything. That is in there. Yeah, I know that one. I know that. I'm not big on fully serrated, but that thing is wild. Mini Bowie neck knife. Yes. Very nice grip. So I got a few, not a lot, but some of them I've had for quite a while. But that Tough Light is definitely a worker. I want to get Pyrotech's new Slippy. Wait, no, I got to back up a second. Lanyard Man, I just pre-ordered a Lefty Strix. Now got to wait till December. I didn't even know they had the Lefty Strix, and then I was looking at the righty, and he was like, yeah, we can do a lefty for you. But the righty, that lock bar, fully exposed lock bar, it's kind of like my, I'll show you. Wow. I'm all over. So for those of you that aren't lefties, you may not know, but you probably all do because you're all smart. But a full frame lock like that, if you put your thumb on it, puts pressure on the blade, and then sometimes when you're a lefty, you go like that, it doesn't open because you put any little bit of pressure on there and it doesn't flick out. If it's a full frame lock and it doesn't open when I put my thumb on it like that, then I won't buy it because I just need to be able to do that. Thank you for the Blade Show vid, says Dom. Absolutely, Dom. Fully serrated will cut tough winter jackets. Yeah, I understand. The fully serrated is great. If you're in an emergency or whatever, that thing is going to cut through crazy stuff. But I'm not as fan as how they look as much. Is the Gecko custom Pictis up top, Kenman? Yes. So anyway, real quick, the Strix. When I opened the Strix as a lefty, it did not lock up at all. And then I went and pushed really hard on it, and it still flipped open, no problem. So, dude, for self-defense only, I wouldn't carry it for anything else. Anything, Emerson Waves going to bed? All right, I'm going to finish up your knives, get them sent back at your hat, too. Boom, we'll talk to you soon, dude. Yeah, sharpening serrations. You gotta have kind of a weird fetish or something. I don't know. But yeah, okay. This is the Gecko Custom Pictis. Boosh. This is my first grab of the show. This thing is sweet. I really like the dark wash. There is a straight titanium. This is the dark wash, and then they have a black wash, which is, of course, black. What's up, Robert? Yeah, dude, this thing, it feels, oh, crap, of course. It feels really good. It opens really good. That front flipper is awesome. The hollow grind is nice. This is in my top 5 instantly. Instantly. I fell in love with the way it looked. And basically, yeah, fell in love with it, opened it up, checked it out, said, yep, this is awesome. There it is. Awesome to see you this morning too, bro. Great stickers. Isn't that cool? I love it. I got bum rushed by the chef this morning. It was nice we bumped into each other right there quick because, man, today went fast, went wild. Next year we need to drive and bunk together. Well, let's get, I mean, I have a hard time sleeping in a room if anyone snores. I'm not saying you snore, but to me, like, if I went on a trip with someone and we shared a room, and they snored, and I wasn't able to sleep because they snored. It'd be worth $100 a day for me to have a room that I can sleep in without someone snoring. That's my problem. Whenever I've been in camping situations or something like that, I always have to bring like headphones, put the headphones in, turn it up loud, and then leave them on all night long, because I can sleep through that, but I can't sleep through snoring. And it's not that I'm a hater or whatever, because when you're asleep, you can't control it. You know? So it's not like I'm mad at the person. But yeah, that's what's up. We get an Airbnb with rooms, you know, and then anyone who's going, we get a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, or whatever, everyone gets there. No, I do the earplugs I can't do, because we have industrial earplugs, and I'll put those in, and it's still that, it like makes me 100% unable to sleep. And that's my fault. I can put in headphones, and I'll put my phone on, and I'll put some videos on or something and turn those up loud and let it go on like a playlist or whatever, and I can sleep. But then I also have to have those headphones on, and it's uncomfortable sometimes, you know, when I'm trying to, I have to sleep with the fan on too. I had a problem at the hotel because the AC would go on and off, and it's like, I want the fan. I went and clicked it so that the fan was always on. I do the same thing at home, Lanyard man. But yeah, Airbnb or something, I think we could, my buddy was saying you can get a really good deal. You find the right one, and then you could get, you know, give you 2 of us. We could even get a few more if there's other people that are going. And that would be fun. That would be fun. Which one looks like a solid knife? Oh, Civivi Cubit. If you go to my homepage and type Civivi Cubit, I have multiple videos on them. I've done some customizations. I actually still have MPGs that I haven't had a chance to laser mark yet that I'm sending to her, that I used one for a giveaway. But the Cubit is great. Really nice knife. I'll buy a fan from Walmart and return it when you leave, so you don't have to fly with it. Well, if you drive, you could just throw a fan in the trunk and just bring it. Because like Texas, I'm driving to Texas. I like driving to Texas. I think that's a good distance trip. And the difference between the driving and the checking bags, it freaked me out to check my bag today. I checked a bag at the airport, and all of these were in it. You know? And so then you just relinquish your bag to someone, and then the next thing you know, you never see it again. That would be sad face. Just subscribe. We'll definitely check it out. Thanks for answering the questions. I appreciate it. Absolutely, dude. Sometimes it gets a little crazy. I generally don't have a huge influx. Like MC's chat goes like wild. So sometimes when it's a little busy and I get squirrely, I'll miss some stuff, but we're chilling, and I try to keep up as best I can. A lot of fun stuff. I do a lot of customizations, laser mark, anodizing, all types of crazy stuff. Chef Rocky says we're going to Texas for the first time. Well, we're looking, it's going to be till February before then or whatever, but I will see you there, dude. Texas is a guarantee. I love it. I drive 10 minutes away from your house on your way to Texas. I do? Well, there you go, Lanyard man. If you want to go next year and it's just you, or if whatever. Who else wanted to, like, think Titanium? Justin was talking about going, laid off Pete. They both are kind of Midwest, Iowa and Wisconsin. But yeah, we've got plenty of time to work it out. I'm 100% in. Derek says, Mark, me and Caleb down for next year Airbnb. We'll have to get like an 8 or 10 bedroom. I have some buddies that do that too. They go like skiing and rent like an 8 to 10 bedroom Airbnb, and some other guys, they do that when they go disc golfing in the summer, and they get a really good deal on it. We got that many people, and all of a sudden you're living in this mansion with like a hot tub, and like it's just like party central. Doesn't that sound fun? Cliff lived in Texas for 25 years, born there, lived in Alaska for the last 25. Wow. Right on. Dude, love this knife. I wish there was touch screen. Feel that. Ah, that is so great. I love titanium. I love frag titanium, but this micro milling titanium that people have been doing lately, it feels so good. No doubt. Heck yeah, I've rented a few dope condos with a bunch of friends many times. See, Mick knows what's up. Well, y'all, I mean, it was just Atlanta, so Texas is going to be, 9 months away or something like that. So we have plenty of time to, as you can see, grateful I can't put my Pictis down either. They also have it in smooth without the micro milling, but I mean, that is so great. I think the Strix you pre-ordered has the same milling. Yeah, it looks probably just like that. Except for the lefty. Dude, what is it? It's this one, I think. You can see the milling a little bit better in that picture. See, it's got a little bit of curve to it. Dude, Strix. We need textured screens. Slow down. Don't hit that button. That's not the button you want to hit. That shuts it down. Yeah, of course, Lanyard Man only buys lefties. Now, once he started buying lefties, he basically got on the lefty train, torn between the titanium and the Shelly. Good. Titanium. There, my Micarta feels really nice. But, Skelly. No. I'll show them. I mean, I don't know. Some people might like it, I guess. And if you do, that's fine. I don't. What's up, Jaeger? I mean, these ridges right here are cool. I don't know. I feel like your hand could get stuck in those grooves. Skeletonized Strix. I mean, it looks cool. I'm this one all the way. Dude, that micro milling, that's what's up. And dude, it was just, the action on it was superior. I already bought like 10 knives before I saw it. If I hadn't seen any other knives and I saw that one first, I probably would have dumped on it. The Skelly handle does not look comfortable, right? That's what I'm saying. It just has this, and I mean, I'd like you could get, like you go like this and you accidentally kind of in there. Okay, it's 10:44. Oh my God. Last looks, and then I'm going to shut it down. Gotten really good at lefty flicking some right-handed knives. So there it is. We're going to close them all now. Here is the Gecko Pictis. Top 5 knives already. Just got it. It's already in my top 5. The unripened banana from, or it's called the Nanner, but I call it unripened Nanner because of this colorway. This is CJRB, Dustin's new design. It's just fun. This one's just a silly, fun one. We have the Civivi Buster, the new FG, the new Super Lock Beast. This thing is an absolute hog. They had the folding Bowies at the show, Thomas, and they were for sale, and they were spectacular. They basically feel almost like this. It's got a very similar, not quite as thick and as round, but the flick out, the action on it, thumb studs, really, really nice. If they are not out now, they should be soon because they were selling them at the show. So this is a Rosecraft AS Rex, discontinued Rosecraft with a harpoon way out on the end there. Fun little thing. Sweet Hall says Borderline, thank you. I had a great time. This is the Migron Carex. Really nice one. Feels good. I like the gray PVD coating with the blue. Really nice look. We got the Flytanium Minim keychain. Titanium. Fun little keychain. A slip joint. Another slip joint. This is the new Rough Rider. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. For a small little knife, this is solid. The blade doesn't move anywhere. It has an edge on it. It is actually decent. The bone looks cool. Fun stuff. Thanks again, Greg. Appreciate that. This is the one I got for Ken Fixed. Ah! And here we go. What is happening? It like got soft and then it'll drop a couple of times and all of a sudden it goes back. And now we're here again. I'm going to slow back down. There it is. Boom. Damasteel. One of a kind. Francois Masson. Is the Pictis a U.S. made knife? Isn't it? I mean, I think. Anyone have the answer to that? Dude, I love this thing. It's going to Ken Fixed. One more. Yeah, that's rad. Tenable Gideon. What did I get for you? Well, I didn't get the Winter Blade. I messaged you. That Winter Blade was weird. It was fun, but there's a learning curve on it, and the way that the inside pops out, it was exciting. It was strange. Tenable Gideon's cool. The auxiliary manufacturer Captain's Bowie with the Alti clip pocket. Boosh. Winterblade is sick, and Brian from Winterblade knew who I was. I mean, it's cool to get recognized at a show, and I'm really appreciative of everyone who subscribes and tunes in and jumps at me when we're at the show. Really fun to talk to people. The Winterblade was kind of weird, right, Grateful? It was just kind of strange. Like all the other ones that he had were bananas cool. Like I played with like 5 or 6 or 7 different Winterblades that he had in his collection that weren't out for sale. Because basically I went over to Winterblade. I was like, oh, hey, I wanted to check out this new knife. want to make a video, but you've been busy. He was super busy. It's hard to get there. And so he was like, and I'm like, yeah, you want to film a video? And he's like, sure, what's your YouTube channel? I'm like, oh, I'm Kenman. He's like, oh, I subscribe to you. And I was like, shut up. I mean, I'm not trying to brag. But Winterblade knows who I am. Let's get him to send me some knives to check out, huh? God, I'm sorry. The new one was kind of strange. It was a weird design. It definitely had a big learning curve on kind of figuring out how to actuate it well. But all of his other ones with the magnets and stuff were like instant. They were instant. So it's just kind of different. Kind of different. Kubi is the OEM for the Gecko Pictis. Thank you, Kevin Smith and Knives, and thank you for tuning in, Kevin. How you doing? Sneaking in here. Definitely new favorite fixed blade. This thing is this is a using fixed blade. It feels great like that. I just want to do stuff with it. I want to cut things, and I want to carry it every day. But I want to carry folders too. Good thing someone lent you a factor to feature on the channel. No? I haven't had any winter blades on the channel, Lanyard man. Haven't? I didn't know you had one. Now you got to send it. And I was at the Kaiser meet, and they gave us one of these. "12-year anniversary drop bear, Atlanta." And it's a drop bear. Boom, and closed. There it is. Well, plus the other two that I haven't unboxed yet. We'll get to those next time. Yeah, Lanyard man. I have not done any reviews of Winterblade, which is another reason I was kind of surprised that I've never reviewed one. I've never had one on the channel. I haven't purchased one, obviously. And then to have him be like, "Oh yeah, you're doing some good stuff," it was like, So yeah, I'm gonna link him on all my vids and stuff, and maybe I can kind of hoping to get him to get me on like a pass around or something, that I can kind of share some more winter blades with you guys. They are cool. Broke Ass Knives, hey all, what up, dude? Check out the Gecko custom mini smocks. They look sweet. I will. I'm going to be giving attention to Gecko custom. Cool stuff. He had one of the mini smocks at the show. Did I get video of it now that I think about it? Because he basically takes a mini smock, which is a Spyderco, and then he modifies it. And it's rad. He had one at the show I got to mess around with, and then he sold it next time I came back. So I can't remember if it was probably on the live stream, but I didn't make a video when I made the video because I think he had already sold it since then. You have the mini smock? That Lanyard man. He's something else, huh? It's 11 o'clock, kids. I'm home. Blade show is complete. It was great. I had a blast. I'm exhausted, though. It's been real. Here we are. I'm pulling up on 2-hour live stream home from Texas, Atlanta. See, I can't even talk straight. You'll notice in my videos from this morning, none of us were talking straight. Are there any knives with the full-size scales? 4 3/4 long, 5 inches long, but only 3 inches blade, quality steel. Minnesota Hawk. What's up, Minnesota Hawk? Welcome to the channel. Do I know you? I happen to live in Minnesota. There probably is, there probably is. Full size, 4 to 5 inch handle, 3-inch blade. So it's basically a bigger handle but a smaller blade. We could probably find it. Lanyard man, if you can afford it and you're interested and you buy Donnie's knife, and when you get it in your hand, I guarantee you we'll be like, yep. Hermantown, right by Duluth. Where are you at now, though, Dan Stan? I'm in the northern part of Minneapolis. So, the North Pole of the metro. Anoka? How about that, dude? I'm in Blaine. We should get together sometime. We get Dan Stan to come down. We get Laid Off Pete to come over. And we get Titanium Justin and Iowa to come up. How you doing? Let me look into it, though, bud. I'm trying to think. Anybody else in the chat? Like a 4.5, 5-inch handle, but a smaller blade. Is there a reason that you? It seems like you got some very specific desires for this. And then quality steel. How quality? You know, user quality, showpiece quality. Its wife is the current level boss. TCal's awesome, Marty. I wish I could have filmed there a little bit more, but TCal was literally crushing it all weekend long. They were just doing it. The Griffin Medic? Look up the Griffin Medic. I mean, if you want to get a beast, get the Goliath. Look at the Sanmai on that blade. We got a sandwiched SLD Magic Sanmai blade. Titanium. Max Ace Goliath. This is huge. Although that's not a 3-inch blade, it's like a it's like a monster. Well, I've got a lot of, I mean, depending, we need to talk. We need to kind of hang out. If you look over here, I've got a few options. And if we look over here, we have a few more. And I would say, if you're saying your hands up, you know, because my hands, I broke both thumbs. I broke this finger, this finger, this finger. I kind of have I have big hands, but some of the like autos and stuff that have a hard button, I have a hard time opening and closing. My hands aren't that strong. They are larger. That makes it a little bit easier. But depending on your price range, you let me know. If you're looking for like a $50 knife, you're looking for a $100 knife, looking for a $200 knife, we could give you some options for sure. And you know, maybe something that fits in your hand good, opens easy, because it depends. There's some crazy stuff. I mean, this is totally a weird knife. This is a silly, unripened nanner, but the action is sick on it. It opens really easy, and it just feels good. It's like fun to open, you know? And there's a lot of knives that are like that just actuate really well, like a drop bear. Like you could literally just, you know, you just want a nice knife that you can use. This one is the limited edition from Atlanta. Opens up easy, drop shut. You can flip it out, flip it shut. You can flick it out, thumb it out, really easy. The action is super smooth. If you don't like that, you can get yourself a nice micarta one. This is the one I used for comparisons on pretty much all my unboxing videos. But this action is just sweet. If you look, if you hold the lock, the blade just swings. Super easy to open and close. I think anyone would have no problems actuating this knife. It's not too large. I have a big hand, but it fits in my hand well. kind of a 3/4 size, lots of jimps on the end too, and it's 154 cm on the blade. Works really nice. So it's like, this is like just like a simple user, boom, that would be great. If you don't like that, you might just want to get yourself a pyrite. CJRB pyrite, classy little button lock, flicks out easy, simple, very simple to open. And the pyrite has so many different styles and varieties. This is the classic pyrite alt. We have my favorite pyrite Bowie with the rose gold on it. Really easy to open and close. Boom. But yeah, hang out on the channel. We'll show you a bunch of knives and find some cool stuff. And if you're in Minnesota, we could meet up sometime. I can show you a bunch of knives, dude. You could actually handle them and find one that you might like. I mean, we get together and I could bring 20, 30 different knives. You can kind of check them out and then be like, oh yeah, you're right, dude. I really like the way that drop bear feels. Or then maybe I'll get you going though, and then I'll find you something silly like this huge knife. This is a Concept Goblin XL. We have really nice blade steel. What is this? I can't remember what it is now. Christ. I can't read. S35VN, frag titanium. Crazy front flipper. That thing's a hog. All right, I made it 2 hours. You had a live stream, Adventure 50? Oh no. When did you go live? I've been live. I'm sorry, bud. I had no idea. I was hanging out. I got home and Meredith was live, MPG, and then hers finished, and then Aries was live, and then his finished, and nobody was live. And I refreshed a few times, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to do an overhaul of my return from the show. My bad, dude. Do you usually go live on Sundays, or you just happen to go live? I always try to pay attention. I'm never trying to get up on top of someone if they're doing something on a regular basis. You do go on Sunday nights. Well, now that's my bad then. What time do you go? Sunday nights don't work because I try to get on Meredith's live because I know she's been going live on Sundays earlier, and I just never make it. It's like one of the days that I'm not really able to catch some stuff, so I didn't even know. And I got home and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna quick show my stuff. Here we are. I'll be on Adventure 50s live next week. For those of you who haven't watched any Adventure 50 stuff, go check him out. Click on his channel. Good guy. I'm dating the bartender from Blade Show now. Silliness. Thank you all so much. Have a good night. Great to see you. $10 p.m. Eastern, so that's 9 Central. Got it. Grateful's dating her too. No, I did not. I could have. Auxiliary Manufacturing salute for the night. Blade Show Atlanta is done. Great to see all of you that were there. It was fantastic. I'm sure she prefers Dawn. We are after hours late night, so we get a little silly. You guys. Stay sharp, y'all. We'll see you soon. Good fixed 6-inch blade under 60. You make me stay online. A good 6 under. Wait. you want it to be a 6-inch blade and under 60 bucks. A 6-inch blade's kind of large. Cold steel Koboom. I would almost say, like in a fixed blade, if you're looking for a larger one, like something like the Kaiser Militaw fixed blade, this one's great, but that's probably more like a 4.5-inch blade. But the Kaiser Militaw, this is the premium version. The budget version, I believe, is around 60 or 70. So it's a little bit higher up than, well, yeah, I think you could probably get so go to Kaiser. You can use my link. I have a link in the description. It actually helps out the channel a little bit. But I'm not doing that to make a sale. You don't need to use it if you don't want to. That's fine. But Kaiser is great. I have more. That whole shelf is Kaiser. I have more Kaisers than anything else. I bought most of them. They have sent me some knives, yes. But I bought most of those. That's the reason they started sending me knives. They're like, you know, you already have almost all of our knives. I'm like, I know. But yeah, Kaiser Militaw is a good one if you're looking for a larger one. They have several that are smaller. I've been kind of getting more into smaller fixed blades. I picked this choice one up in Texas. This is Magna Cut. This is the Sea Fox. But this is significantly more expensive than what you were looking at. I mean, you can get yourself one of these. Get yourself one of these. The Rough Rider. This is guaranteed for life. You can get one of these for under 50 bucks. And I'm not kidding. This Rough Rider Bowie is probably around 50 bucks. And it's guaranteed for life. Guaranteed for life. You can hide behind the damn thing. Probably my favorite 6-inch fixed blade is this one right here. This is the Buck 119. Buck 119 is a solid 6-inch. They've been making this. Look at how thick that handle is. But this one, anybody know what the Buck 119 goes for right now? Maybe 70, 80 bucks. So this you might have to spend an extra 20. His will be done. But that is a 6-inch hollow grind made by Buck USA. Very thick handle. It's kind of a fun one. This is right out of Friday the 13th, Part 4, final chapter. One of those. Oh, just like this up here. See that? Ta-da. But yeah, if you want to spend maybe, yeah, Grateful Dong says 75 bucks. And it's Buck. Solid knife. This is, honestly, I wanted one of those since I was a kid. And as soon as I was old enough and had a couple extra bucks, done. Okay, for real, I gotta go. Thank you all. Blade Show Atlanta in the books pretty much every day for the next week or two. I'm going to be posting vids, showcasing all my knives that I got, showing off the great people that I met, all the cool knives I looked at, all the nice booths, kind of showcase the whole thing. So if you're into some Blade Show Atlanta footage, then you're in for a treat. We've got a lot on the way. I appreciate all of you. It was great to meet all of you that I got to see. You guys are still driving. Drive safe. Don't fall asleep. And yeah, stay sharp. We'll see y'all soon. Bada bing. Bada boom.